Hey everybody, how are you today? This is Peter Charcala. So today's going to be a different kind of shaving video. There was a request that came in from my good buddy Kenny Como, and he wanted to see my favorite soaps. And frankly, I just have too many soaps to be able to narrow it down. So I figured, why don't I do a top 15 of 2015. So my top 15 thus far. I mean, at the end of the year, there may be a whole new group of soaps, but for now, I'm gonna show you what my favorite 15 are that I purchased in 2015. So in no particular order, it's just whatever I pick up first. Let's go with the very first one, and that would be Art of Shaving, AOS Sandalwood. So this is absolutely outstanding soap. I've talked about this before in other videos. Very earthy scent. Very different than another favorite of 2015, which would be St. James of London, Sandalwood and Bergamot. So this particular one is a little bit sweeter, has a bit of a more citrusy type of scent, along with that sandalwood. Frankly, I like this sandalwood a little bit better than the AOS. Performance-wise, I think they're pretty much identical. They're spot on, both of them. But I really, really like this. But they're both around the same price point. I think they were both about 25 bucks. This was actually a gift from my buddy Swivette, which I greatly appreciate. So, but they're around the same price. Another favorite of 2015, Cavendish from PAA, as well as Deja Fougere. Now, I received this just prior to release when we had the Pasadena meetup, and this one is a sweet fougere. So this, out of all the fougères, is among my very favorite, and certainly among the top of 2015 thus far. Performance-wise, very typical of PAA. Great soap, and I love the scent on this. So the scent is based upon the Fougere Royale, which is a cologne. I guess I think all of the other fougères kind of compare themselves to this cologne. So this fragrance, if I remember correctly, when I read about this about a month or two ago, was developed around 1893. I hope I'm not confusing it with something else, but in any case, it's a sweet fougere, very different than the other fougères, which tend to be a bit more earthy, and this is a sweeter fragrance. And the Cavendish, actually, this is also a sweet tobacco. So, outstanding tobacco. This is among the best of the best as far as tobacco scented soaps. Strength-wise, right up my alley. I like both of them a great deal. From Ginger's Garden, Spice Grenade, which is a take on the cologne Spice Bomb. And oh, what is it though? Something in Rolf. The name escapes me. But I don't have the cologne. I want to get it. But I understand it's kind of spot on as far as the scent on this compared to the actual cologne. So Irina from Ginger's Garden did a really nice job with this. Performance is excellent. I have the matching aftershave. Really like it a lot. Katie's Bubbles. I actually have two from Katie's Bubbles for my top 15 of 2015. LMR, which is a kind of a cologne scented soap based upon Cool Water and Acqua di Gio. So really nicely done by Chris Cullen, but also one of his most recent releases. So this also was a beta version that I received from Jason Rudman, who ended up getting the full tub, which I'm ordering. I'm going to be getting the full tub as well. So this came with just a little bit in it. Oh man, let me tell you. This is based upon Green Irish Tweed, and LMR, I think, overtook LPV as my favorite Katie's Bubbles. This may have taken LMR as my favorite Katie's Bubbles, if that's possible. I mean, you guys know I'm a big fan of Katie's Bubbles. Their soaps are outstanding. And those two are top-notch. Shaver Heaven, Very similar to Katie's Bubbles in performance. So if you're a Katie's Bubbles fan and you love the performance, well, you're going to absolutely love Shaver Heaven. Because Shaver Heaven is almost identical in performance. I mean, it's zero effort to create a lather, a very thick, cushiony, creamy lather. And this particular one is called GBM, which are the initials of Anthony Macri's daughter. And this is a chocolatey, minty, kind of a licorice scent to it. Less licorice to me, more chocolatey and minty, but really chocolatey. And I usually am more into the kind of like cologne type scents and the fougères and the vetivers, but man, this is outstanding. So far, of all the Shaver Heaven soaps, this is my favorite. So GBM, if you like chocolate, that's a must for you. Le Pierre Lucien, the original soap from them, which is, I think was the lavender base. Man, this is really wonderful, wonderful, wonderful soap. It's not, it's on the high end, but it's well worth the money. This is a large tub. I don't know how many ounces this is. Is it 8 ounces? Or whatever it is. I can't read without my glasses. But the scent profile is wonderful. The performance is wonderful. And that should be owned by everyone, I think. Holy Caw! The Fougere Bouquet. Again, this is among the top fougères in my book. I love fougere, so I have another one actually that I'm going to be talking about. But Holy Caw's performance is really good. Sri Ram has done a wonderful job with the soaps that he has. Another honorable mention would be his Twice as Spice, which is like an old-time barbershop Old Spice type of scent, but much better. And Lav Sublime, which is lavender and lime. Those two are outstanding as well. I like this even better, but they're outstanding. X-Pec. But what would you expect? I can't go without this. I don't need to talk about it. Everyone knows about X-Pec. That too is not cheap. B&M Baudelaire. This is their black label. So you can only get this through participating vendors that are resellers of B&M soaps. So you can't get this on their site. You have to get this. Now I got this through O-Town Shaving. You can see here. What was the price? $28.95. So I think it ranges from $25 to this price. Again, not cheap, but well worth it. Really, really good soap. Outstanding soap. This is more of an earthy type of, I believe this is a fougere. And, man, it's nice. Really, the scent strength is perfect. Love it. I love the complexity of B&M soaps. Last, but certainly not least, I have, actually second to last, Cold River Soap Works. Basically, they're interchangeable. I can introduce any single one of the 6 that I have, and I just ordered a 7th last night. Because they would all make my top 15 list. So since I'm only going to use one, well, I won't bother mentioning the name. I have here Puro Fresco. That would make my top list. Vetiver. That would make my top. This, by the way, I have the Guerlain Vetiver F80T. Oh, what a perfect match. And their limited edition Spring. I ordered last night. What the hell did I order last night? I have their Bergamot and Bay, which is really, really good. I have their Vetiver Modern and their Fougere Modern. Oh, their Fougere Modern is really, really good as well. Last night I ordered the Savon #1, which is their take on Martin de Condré, I guess the lavender. So I don't know, is that 15? I have one other here. Shit. Bastard. Penalligans. So I think that would be my 15th. And this is the Beolea. Hard Puck. Performance is outstanding. The scent is good. but the scent on this is even better. This is the cream version. This is latherless. So what I do is I use both at the same time. I use this as a base, almost like a pre-shave, and then I lather up with the puck. Oh, it just doesn't get any better. Just doesn't get any better. Oh, I don't know if you guys heard, but there was a freaking black bear in my backyard yesterday. I actually ran out and my dog started barking. I thought it was he was barking at the chipmunks again, but it was a freaking black bear. So I took a video of it. Check it out. All right, let's get on with my shave. I don't know what I'm going to shave yet. I'll decide when I get into the man cave. I'll see you guys in a bit. Well, once again I did it. Once again I forgot to turn it on. And you missed me cutting myself on my ear. Before my first pass, just I was setting up with the tip, I cut myself on my freaking ear, and I broke my razor. Again. This was the razor that I had glued with, what the hell did I use? I used marine glue. Obviously I did a shitty job. So I'm not happy now. So what do I do now? I'll go with my my Ralph Ost. So as I was saying, I cut myself, and I was talking about the bear. So that bear, let me tell you, the video doesn't do it any justice. That was a big bear. I called the cops twice. I called 911. Nobody showed up. I could have been getting eaten. Freaking guys. That's where my tax money goes to. So I call again a half hour later. So where the hell are you guys? I got a bear in my backyard. I got an 11-year-old daughter. I got 2 dogs. I didn't want them to kill the bear. Just, you know. So anyway, they say, oh, look at this lather. Oh, I also forgot to tell, before my first pass, I was saying what soap I'm using. I'm using, hey sweetie, you want to say hi? Come on. Just say quick hello, come on. Really quick, come on.
Hi.
This is my daughter, everybody.
Oh, God. Hi. What?
What else do you want to say?
Hello. Hello. No.
You want to tell them about the bear?
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh, that's right. I was the only one home. All right. So I'm shaving with Windsor from DR Harris. Outstanding soap. Outstanding. I'm going to be finishing off with the aftershave lotion and the cologne. So it's the trifecta with DR Harris. Now, what was I saying? Oh, so I don't want them to shoot the bear. I just want them to put maybe a tranquilizer, get the hell out of the neighborhood. They said they can't do anything. State regulations, they're a protected species, can't do anything. Can't even tranquilize it. I said the only way we can shoot it or move it or do anything is that if it's attacking someone, if it's being aggressive. So I said, what are you going to wait until it kills somebody? Freaking guys. What the? Oh, I already... I was wondering why it's not shaven. I already went with the grain. So I want to go across the grain. It's crazy. I mean, Connecticut, I didn't know Connecticut had a black bear. Honestly. I love DR Harris soap, by the way. This and True Fit and Hill are my 2 favorites. I like True Fit and Hill maybe a little bit better. Just a little bit better. But I love DR Harris. Love it. All right. So, I'm not making this up, by the way. I heard gunshots, so I know that that bear is in the neighborhood. I mean, for about a month. And it was on the news, in papers, and it's a big deal in Shelton. But again, the cops said that they're getting calls constantly about it, but there's nothing that they can do unless unless it was aggressive towards someone. So I'm not saying that maybe it was aggressive or not. I'm pretty sure that those were gunshots, but it could have been, well, it could have been firecracker. Who the hell knows? But there's also a lot of hunters here. Maybe somebody took the law in their own hands. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So anyway, overall, a very nice shave. Besides this little nick here on my ear. But close, comfortable shave. All right, guys. So that was my 15 of 2015, my top 15 of 2015, and my shave with DR Harris Windsor, finishing off with the lotion and the cologne. Take care, guys.